Welcome back to 911 Operator. I have moved on quite a bit. I put in a fair few hours since the first video. That was the first impressions. I have played it for quite a while and I know a bit more what I'm talking about. Impressions. We are in New York, a city famous for being on the East Coast. It's supremely busy, although if this game was set in the 80s, it would have had to have been a lot more busy to be realistic. But let's quickly take a look at what we have over here. We got a couple of, and by the way, this is most of New York. It's New York, it's Brooklyn, it's Queens. There's a bit of New Jersey as well. So it's just a bit of confusing over here. Anywho, we got a police bike, we got 2 cars, we got 2 vans, we got a helicopter, and we got a couple of ambulances down here, 1 large ambulance. We can actually afford to buy at least 1 more patrol vehicle. We also have another van and 2 more police cars over here, and a couple of ambulances and a fire engine or 2. And we have lots of people who have been injured over here. It has been quite busy. This is still the campaign mode I'm playing, and it has been very busy indeed over here in New York. We unlocked a few more vehicles. A fireman's pickup, we still have these 2. We have a large ambulance and a medical car. And in terms of the police, well, nothing new there. Bike, van, car. Equipment though, we can buy lots more stuff. We can buy a rifle. We can buy system terminals, which apparently they're not equipped in the vehicle. And we can first aid and technical tools for the fire brigade over here. But what can we buy? Moreover, what do we actually need to buy? Do we need to buy anything right now? Well, I would like, at the very least, another ambulance. That would be nice. Although I don't know whether or not that's the most important thing to buy right now. Possibly, actually, what is most necessary at the moment is another fire vehicle, as I am in need of those. I'm crewing them at the moment with 3. Our little technical truck over here is crewed by 2, but that's mostly because that thing doesn't go to any fires. That responds to traffic accidents alongside of fire lines, or to any technical incidents only needing that. Otherwise, they all have a fast aid kit, or first aid, not a fast aid, but a first aid kit in all the ambulances. Police are all equipped with a pistol and a bulletproof vest, although some officers are equipped with a rifle, or, if I can find them, one has a shotgun. Oh dear, no, you right here is a replacement I added in, so you haven't actually been given anything. And you might actually be a replacement for the shotgun person, so you won't get a shotgun today. But indeed, everyone is vested up and gunned up, so they're all ready. We'll start the deployment of today, and here we go. This is what we have. We obviously got Manhattan over here. It sort of cuts up here at the Central Park, so we can't go further up. We have the little lovely island over here. We obviously can't go into the Bronx, which I think is a disappointment. But we have just a tiny whiny bit over here of Brooklyn, and I think this is Queens up here, but I'm not fully up to date on all of that. And down here, over here with, where is it actually? Hunters Point is over here, I think. And over here, obviously, we've got a bit of New Jersey as well. So it's a fair bit of mix-up over here. We can't have anything, I think, over on... what is it? Is it Liberty Island? That's where the Statue of Liberty is, or maybe that's over there. Is that Ellis Island? It's one of these 2 anyway. It doesn't matter. But we have lots of places over here. I'm guessing these are all real locations for the emergency services. And I'm guessing these include, like, doctors' offices and that, because I don't think there's that many hospitals. I know of one called Bellevue. I don't know where it's located exactly, but I'm guessing it could possibly be here, seeing as we have 2 right on top of each other, all up there. Moreover, all of those police around here. What I want to do while I finish talking here is to actually spread these units out a bit more than they already are. I'll have a police unit go to Jersey, have one go over into the area I call Queens, which may not be Queens. I should look that up before I talk about it, but I won't, because why would I prepare myself for this? I'll also send a car up north, so we have a sector car up here. Bring a bike down. Where is our other bike? Is that stationed alongside something else? Oh no, that's another car that was just hiding out of there. Yeah, they do stack the icons, and you have no way of telling it that they are stacked over here, so that's it there. Let's have a look over here. No, I moved you out, didn't I? What about the ambulances? Alright, so you're there. We need to move one over here-ish. Let's station you over here next to a larger road, although that's a motorway. The technical truck, I would ideally like to station it over here, because I know they have like a large facility over there, the FDNY, but we can't. Moreover, then we have spread fire appliances across all 3 islands over here, or all 3 sections of islands. I remember most of this from GTA, so you'll have to bear with me if I sometimes revert into Liberty City terms. I'll move an ambulance over to Jersey City. We'll keep that over here. We have one down there. We have no medical units up here, but we can move it up there. And we can see over here, do we have anything? Well, we kind of need to spread it out a bit more. Can bring you down just below the bridge, and we can bring you slightly more down to the central position. And I like to keep him over here so he can rush over there. This unit can rush over here, and that won't really matter anyway in very short time because it'll about to go crazy here in a moment. We're now waiting for the first call out over here, and what is it? It's a gun raid. Right, that's affirmative. Let's try and bring several police vehicles over here to be on standby. I can grab a bike as well. Right over here, now we've got a 911 call. What's your emergency?
There was a robbery.
Where did it happen?
Did this happen?
Around,
Around 274 South Marginal Highway. How long ago did this happen?
a
A few minutes ago, so it's a recent call. That means we are going to send somebody
Do you
out
have
here.
any injuries?
Let's get
No, we are
information
fine.
out here.
Well,
No
your attackers
injuries,
still in the area.
and we get the
There's a
injuries.
car
They
in
took a
your
car and drove
What kind
away.
of car was it?
Let's dispatch the helicopter. For some reason, they'll get involved in
All right, sir,
gunfights as
we'll take
well.
care of it. Just
We
wait
have
for
those
emergency
units here. He's
services
rushing
to
up there. We can go ahead then
Yeah, I
and
will.
send in these two vehicles as we have other units coming in here. Now we have a cat and a tree. I'll send out my technical unit for that. I won't tie up a proper fire appliance for that. Furthermore, oh yeah, and see they've immediately got involved in a gunfight over here. But I have played this for quite a while now, so I have a better impression of what is actually going on in this game now. So I can talk about it. First of all, it really just quickly becomes all the same thing over and over again, and we'll just reroute him up here because that's more important. Cat in a tree will have to wait.
911.
So let's hear about this 911 call. Hello, there's been a car crash. Where has it been?
Where did the collision happen?
Around 239 McGuinness Boulevard South. When did it happen? Yesterday evening,
Sir,
right. So you
you don't
called the
call
emergency
911
services
for
for
a
something
car
that
accident
happened
that happened
yesterday.
yesterday.
Well, that's not really going to fly here. Well, go
Sir,
talk
please
to
contact
somebody
your
about your
body shop
insurance or something
or go
like
to the
that.
nearest police station
Right.
if you have any complaints.
First of all, I want to talk about here is the under fire need backup. As far as I can work out, that mostly just means that they are resisting arrest or they're involved in a fight on scene. It doesn't actually mean that shots are being fired because quite clearly none of these are currently armed. It will show if they're armed. So you kind of just have to keep that in mind and not necessarily just send every police car in the world like I've been doing up until recently. And we now have other shots being fired over here. We have somebody who is injured. Apparently that would be the RP that's injured now, who they were when they got a call. And we now have a police call down here. It's a car bump. We'll go ahead and we'll dispatch him up here. We'll answer the
911,
911
what's your
call. And what's
emergency?
this down here? This
Yeah,
is a
hello.
heart attack.
There is a
Off you
fight
go.
out in the
Oh, a
street.
fight? Could
Can
you give us a
please send
precision of the
police quickly?
incident, please?
How many of
Or
them are
rather,
there?
how many are
There
there?
are two of them.
Two of them, and where are
Can
they?
you give me a precise address of the incident?
Yes, of course. It's at...
Which is over there. All right, weapons.
Did you see if they had any
seen?
weapons?
Yes, they have knives.
All right, they got knives. Is anybody,
anybody injured?
It's hard to tell, but one of them has
Right.
taken a lot of punches. I just can't believe he's still standing after that.
I'm
Right,
sending
they are
emergency
reporting
services
now
right
that
now.
they have been hit,
Thank
but they're
you.
still standing, so I'm not
Bye.
going to treat that with an ambulance immediately. We'll leave that one be. What is this over here? This is a cat in a tree. They'll just have to wait for a while. One new incident over here. That's a medical call, heart attack that we already had an ambulance go out to. Oh yeah, they requested an ambulance, but I kind of neglected that. Oh, whoopsies. They're still calling themselves as being under fire. Well, these have cleared here, so we can send another unit of... Oh, hang on. Have you not arrived on scene? That is an issue that I have noticed, that some units will just sort of not be on scene for some reason or whatever. You can kind of see that with these arrows up here. This is a status indicator. This guy is marked as being on patrol, or rather just available for
911,
calls,
what's your emergency?
is what I'd call
My
that.
car was stolen.
Your car was stolen. When was
When
it
was your
stolen?
car stolen?
It was
Just
arrived on
now.
scene there.
I've seen those thieves
Right, okay,
driving
so we
away
know it
in
was
my
stolen
car.
now, but
Send
where did
somebody
it
to
happen?
catch them.
Yes, sir, you need to inform me where it happened, please.
Where did this happen?
In the middle of the street.
Where is
Oh,
the middle of the
standing at a
street?
red light. He just
There's many
dragged me out
streets
of
in
my
New York
car
City,
and
my
drove
friend.
away.
Where are you exactly? An
the
address would
address
be
of where
very
this
useful
happened,
at the
sir?
moment.
It happened,
That's a
Dad.
vehicle theft. We'll go ahead and we'll dispatch a patrol vehicle up there. That's over there. How many
So
people
how many
were
suspects
there?
did you see?
They're still reporting us being under
3, I
fire.
guess.
Both of those are on
Okay, I'm going to
scene.
need your license
We
plate.
now
Can
need
you
a
give that to
gun
me, please?
raid. Over here, can we get you to attend up here? Any people involved? 3, so we
What
may
color
need to
is your
send the
Blue.
bus over there
What
as
type
well.
of car is it?
The gun rate, I
average
really want to go
family
to, but
sedan.
we don't have
We're
any
notifying
available
the
units
officers
to
in the
actually
area
deal
now.
with it at
They'll
the
see if they can
moment.
find your car.
The cat in the tree over here, we can actually send you over there. We can always reroute you if we need to. You clear that there, so go to that cat in the tree if you'd like, please. And that's the stolen vehicle that's currently driving away. This call over here, that's the yesterday evening. We'll go ahead and ignore that. That shouldn't give us any minus points, rather the opposite. They responded over there. They're over here. What do you have? You've got a foot injury. Ambulance, please go there. You've done an arrest. Lovely. Who's under fire? You're under fire over there, but you're actually requesting an ambulance at the moment, so you'll get an ambulance. Indeed, you will. Another call coming in
911,
here.
what's your emergency?
Hi. There is a strange car parked here.
Oh, I
Could you
really
check it?
hate this guy. I really,
Where's the car
really
parked?
On
detest
the
him.
sidewalk.
Yes, okay, but could you give me
Can
an
you give me
address,
the address
please?
of where this car is parked,
Now, the
sir?
first video I made on the Brooklyn Queens Expressway. That's another issue that I have with this game. It doesn't differentiate between
So
a
what is it about this
surface
parked car that
street,
has
a
you
normal
concerned?
road,
Private
or a
cars are
motorway
not
or a
allowed to
highway.
park here.
I would expect
that,
that
sir?
from the
It's private
Brooklyn Queens
property.
Expressway. So, okay, is that then technically considered an emergency? No, it's
Sir,
not.
this isn't an emergency
So
call.
he will have to contact
You'll
the
need to
proper city
contact the
services.
proper city services
We can't
to
send
make a
police out
complaint.
to that.
Okay, I'll do
Moreover,
it.
because
Bye.
in this game, I run out of units. So really, as the rock, paper, shotgun review... Oh, you're now requesting support over here. What can we send? Well, you're going to have to avoid going to the car theft or speeding to attend over here. What do you have? You've got a pickpocket? Well, you can go over there now, seeing as that has resolved itself from not being combative anymore. We've got 3 injuries over here, so that would be another ambulance. Over here, that would be you. That way, we still have one in the south and one in the north. I don't want to do that. You can't do that. Oh, the call cleared itself. Lovely. But can you go back to your station? I think that was up there. You two can go over to station
911,
What's your
emergency?
emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
Right, let's go one of 2 ways.
So how long have you had this
Based
stomach
on
pain?
some of their responses, first of all, out here.
It's about
How long has he
2
had it
weeks,
over
I
here? This
guess.
is the first indicator that it might not be proper. But we want to ask him why
So
he
why
didn't go
haven't
to
you
a
gone
doctor.
to a doctor, sir?
Because you know
I
he
didn't
could have
think it would
been.
get so bad,
Yeah, here
but
we-
the pain didn't go away, and now it's even worse.
Now this is the one where I'm a bit confused about what we should do. Certainly he's saying
What's
that
your
it's
address,
any
sir?
worse. Now he's had it for 2 weeks, but it's gotten worse. To me, that's not an indication that I can send an ambulance as such. And he lives on Metropolitan Avenue. We'll
You should go see your
what the
doctor as
game
soon as
says
possible.
about this.
911 is for
There's
emergencies.
another dog
I hope
option
you
out there
understand
where
that.
he's
So I can't
literally
send an ambulance
bedridden
in this
and
kind
has
of
been for
case.
2 months or 2
Seriously?
weeks.
I knew
So,
I could go
yes,
to the
okay,
doctor
goodbye. Could
before
you
I
finish
called you.
hanging up the
Thanks
line,
for
please?
nothing.
We need to take proper emergency calls. What do we have? We've got a gun raid, we've got police over here. You're arriving over here on scene. And you're driving away. I need you to please go over to the pedestrian hit. And now I need to pull units out from there. It's absolutely no bueno to do that, but I kind of have to. They call over here. I need this patrol car to go over here and work from there. And we now have a drunk driver. Oh, great. This is the issue. You end up having no units available at some point, so you really have to prioritise between people being injured. If anybody's over here... Oh, they've cleared here. Oh, good. We can get on him, so we can just get that wrapped up real quick. You need to go to the car bump, and now we've got another 911 call coming in.
There was a robbery.
Okay, where did it
Where
happen?
did this happen?
It's most important to know that. It's around on 197 Hudson Street, which is over there. How long ago
long
did
ago
this
did this
happen?
Just a few minutes.
Just a few minutes ago. Crap, that means we need to respond to it. Any
Do you have any
injuries?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, even injuries. That means I definitely have to respond to it.
What happened to your friend?
What happened to your friend? Well, that call cleared, lovely. You can go up there to the shooting
Okay,
then.
just make sure he
And he's
doesn't
having
lose
breathing
when the
problems. Yeah,
ambulance
definitely want to
arrives.
send the Popo for that. We'll also get the air unit on it over here. Are the
Are your
attackers still in
attackers
the area? Let's see. No idea. Yeah, I think they always run away,
Did they have
but we
any
don't know.
weapons?
And then we cleared up there with the weapons. Medical transport needed.
We'll take
We
care
have
of
an
it. Just wait
ambulance
for
down here
emergency
that we can
services
send
to
up
arrive.
there.
Yeah, I
This is the guy with the stomach issues, I think. Yeah, we lost a call, so our reputation went down. But we should hopefully be early on in the days here, so we should clear it all up here. The fight in progress helicopter has arrived. They'll probably be in a gunfight in a moment. You have a, what? A heart attack. Off you go, ambulance. We can't really leave that. If it's like a broken foot and we have absolutely nothing available, we can perhaps do that. We need you to return over here and be ready for calls, which is rather unfortunate. And now we have the sector car arriving over here. Police are now requested to attend a home invasion. Yep, I can take that one actually. And now another 911
911, what's your
call.
emergency?
I've seen a fire.
Yes,
Can
where
do
are
something
you? I
with
need
it?
to know where it is. What's the address
What's the
you're calling
address you're
for,
calling
ma'am?
from, ma'am?
In front of
In front of the Brooklyn
What's burning,
Bridge is
ma'am?
on fire.
a garage.
No,
What kind of garage is
no.
that?
The Brooklyn
Just
Bridge
a
is on
small
fire.
garage near to
No,
the
it's
house.
not small. It's a bloody Brooklyn Bridge.
Are there any cars near the fire?
Yes, there are many
I don't
cars
see any.
near. What? No cars on the Brooklyn Bridge. Is the fire
the fire
spreading
spreading?
away from the Brooklyn
I
Bridge?
don't think so.
Okay, good. So it's only the bridge that's
So
on fire.
how big is this fire?
Well, it's the bridge
The flames
that's
are
on
huge.
Yes.
They're shooting into the sky.
flames,
It looks
the bridge,
really
the Brooklyn
scary.
Bridge is on fire. We will send the
Okay,
fire
I'm
brigade
sending
to
the fire
deal with the
department right
Brooklyn
now.
Bridge being a bit
Good.
on fire.
Bye.
See, again, that will have to wait. It's just a drinking in public. This is the stomachache over here. Let's see whether or not it was right. I was right. That's the only way pretty much I can learn about that. Over here, they're arriving there. We need to dispatch then a ambulance over there. And he's going to the hospital, so we sent an ambulance over there. We'll send the helicopter over there to assist. You are a drunk driver. I'll get the van on it. And what else do we have down here? We've got drinking in public. Not important in the slightest. A foot injury. Alright, I'll send you down to the foot injury. Right, could we spread some of these patrol vehicles out a bit? Because they're all covering the same area.
911.
Right, 911, what's your emergency?
Hello? There's an unconscious man here on the pavement.
Alright, where is he?
Where are you calling from?
Around
Round 161 Hunters Point Avenue. Over there, did you see him pass out? You're going to a medical call. You need to go over to that
Does he
medical
have a
call.
pulse? Is he breathing?
wait a second. Oh, God.
Alright, so he's no longer survived that here. Do you know how to perform CPR?
Yes, I'm on it.
Alright, good man.
Continue until the ambulance
You get
arrives.
bonus point from me for knowing how to do CPR. So the ambulance over there has been dispatched, and they seem to be going in a long way. Oh no, I'm confusing these two lines. They now need police transport, but that unit has arrived on scene. They'll be able to transport. We still need the ambulance going over there. What do we have here? We have a... Oh, great, we have a building on fire, but they put out the Brooklyn Bridge. And you're responding away. You have arrived on scene. We maybe want to dispatch this fire unit over there. What's this? Cat in a tree? Well, it's right near their base, so they can go and take it. You can go up there. This is a gang war. Right. We need police, and we need quite a lot of it to go to the gang war, please. Down on, where are they? There on Brooklyn Queens Expressway. Not where I would expect there to be a gang war. I know we've got another 911 call.
What's your emergency?
What do we have here? We've got drinking in public.
The kitchen is on fire.
Right, kitchen is on fire. Where are you calling
you
from,
calling
madam? On 10th Avenue. And what's on
What's
fire?
on fire?
My toaster.
Your toaster? Okay. I've tried to tell them to do something over here, and it's always
Okay,
gone wrong.
Get yourself and
So let's
anyone
just
else
get
that's
them
in the
out of the
house
building, and we'll
house
send
now.
the New
fire
Jersey
department
Fire
will be there
Brigade
soon.
on it.
Okay.
For some reason, that's the best thing to do here.
Waiting
This
for
game doesn't
instructions.
always make sense.
On my way.
Which is another issue over here. If you haven't already noticed that this is essentially
On my way.
the same very few calls you get over here, but no, I want to send the helicopter over there. So it is, as I was trying to say over here, it's the same few calls coming in all the time. The only difference is that it becomes very stressful, and I actually kind of just forget that it's the same few calls because you are resource managing in a way that really appeals to me. What are you? Are you attending a call? Or are you just sitting over here? No, you've just decided not to sit by a
911,
call,
what's your emergency?
which is always great. Okay, over here. Hello, anybody
Hello?
there?
Is anyone there?
Let's see if we can select that ambulance over here, but we can also keep this call in mind. So let's try and hang up and redial because we can hear the children in the background. That's not that ambulance. Is it this? Which ambulance is that? That's that one there. So there we go. We just got to assign it there. Now there's some garbage on fire. They're awaiting arrival up there. That'll have to wait. It's just some garbage. No further intel. That call was just a hang-up, so we may have to attend that. They're arriving down here. Yeah, shots fired, arriving, red light offence, rubbish on fire. What else do we have down here? We have drinking in public. That'll just have to go, won't it? Stop trying to change my focus. Oh, that's over here, so let's get a police unit down there to check up on them. I don't know how the game treats that, whether or not it just goes, yes, well done, it was a number one hang-up, or it just goes out here, well, it was just some children playing with a phone. You shouldn't have sent anyone. Anyway, regardless of here, what have you arrived at? Oh, you arrived at a fire, and you have nearly resolved that. That's good job for you. Cheers for that. That's really going to help me out on my reputation. Over here, the fire is out, which means that I can send one unit to the trash fire up there. They arrived at the 911 hang-up. They're under fire. They need an ambulance. We'll need to send it over here. Yeah, it kind of just really works well because you just keep going. It just bombards you with these calls. A bit of variety would be nice, and a bit more depth to it. But again, I would imagine this game was developed on quite a tight budget, so I can understand why you wouldn't have had such a diversity over here. However, the ones that are in it right now, the 911 dialogues, is very well carried out by the voice artists and the scripts. Both of them are well done, so really top job for that. It would just be nice to see a bit more variety, especially when you can do it, this game, set it in literally everywhere in the world. It feels kind of weird, and I've tried to do this with places I've lived, and it just seems weird to have, like, American people calling out in American terms when I'm talking about, like, a Danish town. It just seems a bit weird, you know. It would also be nice if you could place down these stations in some way in a configurator or something, because it just placed down the fire brigade and the police and the ambulance very wrongly in one of the places. They were in the middle of the countryside and like farms on 3 separate corners of the map instead of in the town, which is a bit strange over here. You have arrived out of drinking in public, and the medical now is heading to hospital, but they need an additional ambulance, but you're quite near it. It would take longer for this ambulance to get there than for this guy to get over, drop off and return. Moreover, can I then grab one of these units over here and send it over to the car bump? It has been pending for quite a while. They cleared that one up, so we'll send them back to the station. I also forget what station they belong to. I could in fact send this guy up there just to cover that area. It's not something I usually do, but sometimes I just kind of forget that when I plan it out in the morning. And after a while anyway, you kind of forget what stations they belong to. This guy hasn't returned. One of the biggest issues I've experienced is what you saw earlier, where the vehicles are just not really assigned to the call, even though you place them right next to them. So you kind of had to open up the units menu and click it on it, and if you kind of just expect the game to do the whole thing by itself, which is kind of how it's designed, it just really doesn't work. Otherwise, it's very solid, apart from a few crashes that happen every once in a while, but really, first of all, out of the bat, this really shows potential, especially the do it anywhere. I think that is very interesting, and I hope to see other games utilise similar approaches, because it does open up quite a few things. Yes, it's very novel if you do it with like a small town, but if you do it with something like New York or pretty much everywhere else, like London or that, or a major city, it is actually quite interesting. If you can, you know, accept the fact that it's based on a real town. I don't know, I mean, I don't think that it would work with something like SimCity or City Skylines. They are still requesting transport down there for a single bloke. Yeah, I don't think that would work, at the very least not for me. Part of the immersion here comes with the fact that it's a real city and it's laid out like a real city. Like some of these addresses, if you live in New York City, or you're familiar with it, you will know that these are just real streets. I've done it with towns I've lived in, and I've seen street names that I know pop in there, which is also partly why they can't do the talking part during the calls, because, you know, sometimes they don't know, for example, how to pronounce Norwegian or, like, Belgian towns. It just wouldn't work. Anyway, they're patrolling over here. It would be nice also to just have a bit more ease and just a bit of tweaking around over here with the UI. Just to show, instead of showing these arrows, just come up with a system that works a bit better. Because even these that are parked about the station will not really respond to, you know, or they're on scene. It will just be a bit more intuitive to have something else, I think. And also having vehicles return to the station they left from, primarily, because they kind of just go to the nearest station. Anyway, that was a day wrapped up here. We have a few promoted over here. Lincoln Reyes was injured. Everyone else was promoted, so that's a good day. So we got a timeout over here on a gun raid. Yeah, we didn't have any officers available to safely carry it out. Well, we missed that one. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's minus, what was that? A minus 18. Oh, Christ, an unconscious person over here was given first aid. And, well, I sent somebody over there, but apparently not really. Empty call. Those kids were playing with a phone. How would I have known that? They didn't answer. That's bad, actually. Because I think in America, at the very least, you would send police out on a hang-up call like that where you can't get any response. Because you don't know what happened, and if they were injured and they died, they'd sue you. Which they wouldn't do anywhere else. A red light offence. Those would be nice if they were separated out, as in they gave you a bonus. I don't know how many people would actually call in a red light offender, but rather be something that the units detected themselves when they were driving about. Anywho, we'll wrap up this day here. We'll go back out here and see what we have. We got a fair bit of dosh there. I think getting minus points does hurt you quite a bit in that, but let's have a look on our staff, what we have available. We have lots of staff available. We'll assign you here. Again, the fire vehicles is my main concern right now. Can we actually afford a new fire appliance? go over into the vehicles. Yes, we can just afford one, not by a lot, but this is the most needed thing at the moment. In fact, I can't even afford to buy any more team members. Oh, not buy, but hire. It's not slavery, this. But we have at least 2 firefighters here that can work. Do we have another one? No, we can just crew this one with 2. Can we then shift some people around or something? Well, not really. We're going to have 2 working on the fire appliance anyway, so it doesn't really matter which one we choose. We have literally they're all injured. Okay, how long? One day he'll return, and one day they'll return, and one day they'll return. We just got to keep that in mind then. Over here we'll see is police officers in every car. Yup. So we can't really buy anything over here. Equipment, we have this over here. I haven't seen a need for this over here. I'd rather give them guns and vests because they get under fire a lot. So that seems to be the best outlay of it all. Maybe if I threw out another officer in a van, I could assign them with a system terminal. But no, not really feeling like that. Or maybe the helicopter, for that matter. Anyway, we now have another fire vehicle working, so let's try and assign these over here. This is a fire appliance. Send them down here, and you can go... where do we want to put the second appliance? Maybe put it somewhere over here in the middle, and we'll keep him down here in the southern sector. You'll be over there. I'll assign another police vehicle to go over there, for example. You are there. And where could you go? The bikes over here, they're very fast, and they do have 2 officers. Presumably they ride on 2 motorbikes rather than on the same one. That will be a bit crammed, I think. But certainly we'll send that over there. We'll send an ambulance over here as well. And otherwise over here. But let's try and spread it out just a tiny bit more, maybe. So we have just a bit less over here, like you over there, maybe. Or over here, down here by Police Plaza. Yeah, this is probably okay, isn't it? Yes, this is... Oh, no. Okay, right. We have a police over there. We have a police over there. And then we have this. No, but I want to take this car. And then I can put it... if I put this car there, I can move this car over there. And that spreads it out a bit more, doesn't it? Yes, it does indeed. But we don't need 2 ambulances over there. We need another ambulance to go over there. That way we have most of this covered. Do we not have... No, we don't have a hospital over here that we can station them at. Maybe... No, I can't even move it down a bit. Oh, that's a bit of annoying. I can move this one up there, though. Then I can send you over there, so you're a bit more centred. Or maybe even over there. Yes, this looks good. I'm happy. I hope the people of New York City is happy. I think they'd be quite disturbed to realise how few policemen are working today. A drug dealer. One suspect involved on Atlantic Avenue. We'll send down 1 patrol unit to check it out. Otherwise, just adding more calls, just adding a bit more depth to the whole thing is really what's
911,
needed at
what's
the
your
moment.
emergency?
Let's see here.
Help! My kitchen is
Oh
on
dear,
fire!
your kitchen's on fire. Where are you calling from? On Queen's Plaza North. What's
on fire?
Oh, I got it right with the
I
Queen's.
accidentally threw a cloth
You
on the
accidentally
burner,
threw a cloth
and
on the
fire
burner.
spreads quickly.
And the fire spreads quickly. Right. Do we have an No, I don't want to do that. I've done that before and it set fire
get
to
yourself and
everything.
anyone else that's in
So
the
I
house
will send
out of
out
the
a
house
fire
now. The fire
appliance to
department will
check
be
it
there soon.
out.
Okay.
Apparently you don't need to send the police or anything to a fire. They don't need to take up a report. It's just for the fire brigade. And what was that over here? An electrical hazard? Let's grab the technical truck. Actually, no, let's not. Let's send out that local car. I should take the technical truck and put him over here in the middle, shouldn't I? No. Over there. Yeah, sometimes just get it wrong there. You incident down here. Oh, you're under fire. You need backup. Right, you can get that there. What's that? That's a car bump. Do we have a bike? We do have a bike there. You can go down and check it out.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, I've seen a fire. Can you do something with it?
Well, I can say, oh, yeah,
What's
it's
burning,
on
ma'am?
fire.
A
Let's try and
garage.
establish. A garage is on fire, and what's the
What's the
address
address
you're
you're
calling
calling from, ma'am?
We need to know what and where. In front of 228
What kind of
Greenpoint
garage is
Avenue.
that?
It's an underground garage.
An underground garage.
Are there any cars near the fire?
Oh, didn't I say that a car's already on fire?
Right, this is potentially bad. And how big is the
So
fire?
how big is this fire?
Big enough to be worried about. Send
Well,
help.
that's not really helpful, is it?
Is
well,
the fire
it
spreading?
I don't think so.
She doesn't think so, so we'll send the
Okay,
fire
I'm
brigade.
sending the fire department right now.
No need to send the police
Good.
for that.
Bye.
Police don't need to care about the fire at all. What's this? This is a pickpocket. Oh, we need to send the patrol over there, don't we, to lock up the pickpocketer. You're the little bump, and you're sending assistance. We may want to queue up an ambulance over there, because they'll definitely need it, given the fact that, you know, they've been a shootout. You fixed up the thing that was an electrical hazard, and what's coming in here? A fight in progress. Right, you'll get a patrol, you'll get 2 patrols, and we'll also send over an ambulance as well. You're dealing with a fire up here. How long will that take? It's a small fire. Another call coming in here. What's your emergency?
There was a robbery
Where was there a robbery?
Where did this happen?
Around 239 York Avenue, which is... Oh, it's all the way up there. In Uptown, over here. How long ago? Just a few minutes ago, so we definitely need to send people...
Do you have any
injuries?
Yeah, my friend is hurt.
And your friend is a bit hurt. What happened to your friend?
They knocked him down.
They knocked him down. He's having breathing problems.
Okay, just make
So
sure
we'll
he
just
doesn't
make sure
move
that
until the ambulance
he's okay.
arrives.
We'll send down that fire appliance to help out with that fire there. And do they have any weapons?
Yeah, they had a bat.
Oh, and they haven't actually pulled up here. That's the
Are your
thing.
attackers still in the area?
I have no idea. They ran away somewhere.
We'll take care of it. Just wait for emergency services to arrive.
Yeah, I will.
And they're always happy when you leave them like that with emergency services responding. They arrived at a fight. They'll probably come under fire in a moment. Oh, you're under fire down here, so we'll get the helicopter over there. And what's this over here? This is a family abuse. Speeding. Let's try and prioritise that. Ambulance arriving on scene. Single male. Yep, see, they came under fire there, as expected. Is anybody there actually armed? No, he's not armed. It will flag up if they're armed. We'll assign another patrol vehicle over to the family abuse. We don't have an ambulance going over there, but we do now. And this ambulance will then go over there. Now let's say
911, what's your emergency?
Somebody's not talking.
Hello? Is anyone there?
No, this sounds like somebody calling from their pocket. So let's hang up and redial.
Hello, sir. We got a 911 call from your phone. Do you have an emergency?
Excuse me, it's my thought. I accidentally called 911.
Sir, are you having an emergency?
No, I'm not.
Please lock your phone and make sure you won't call 911 by accident again, okay? That way you won't take up an emergency line for more important calls.
Of course, I'm sorry.
And that was a complete waste of time. So we'll go ahead and send it down here. Let's get you back to a station. And you are road rage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Any available units? There, we have this guy over here, but I can't really assign him, can I? We'll just go far out of here. And what do we have? We have a medical call, a heart attack. You need medical transport. Oh, God, what's more important? Probably the heart attack, innit? You arrive there, so you can go up there. And you are now available, so you can go over to the car bump. Anything else pending over here? Speeding. All of that will have to wait.
911, what's your emergency?
What's that? That's
Hello?
an empty call.
There were some guys here fighting.
Send it over.
Can
No,
you
hang
do
on. No,
something
you don't
about
need
it?
to go that. So there's some people fighting.
How many of them are there?
There are 2 of them.
Can you give me a precise address of the incident?
Yes, of course. It's at...
It's at 132nd Street. Any weapons?
Did you see if they had any weapons?
Yes, they have knives.
Is anybody injured?
Oh my, one of them just fell down. He's not moving.
Uh-oh. Right. What about the
So
other
those
guys?
other guys who were fighting, did you see where they went?
You clear your
I
call
have
there.
no idea.
Could you check his
You may
medical
have to
condition?
respond up there.
I'll do that. What should I do?
Well, you know, you should probably check
Is he
whether he's
breathing?
breathing.
1 second. Yes.
Right, okay. Any injuries?
Does he have any
visible?
injuries that you can see?
His face doesn't look good, but apart from bruises and a bleeding lip, I don't see any serious
So he's
wounds.
just a no-go. All right, we'll send
I'm
help.
sending emergency services right now.
Thank you. Bye.
Anything else? I cleared up the family abuse down here, which means that we freed up a hell of a lot of units. This call down here was just a butt dial. Let's ignore that and just see a little bit of a boost on our reputation. We now have a heart attack pending up here. You resolved your case. We'll send you over there then to the heart attack that just came in. He'll leave and we'll get a deduction on that because we didn't deal with that in time. You'll also leave because we won't deal with that in time. Can we please spread out the patrols? It would be nice if they didn't just all gather around. Another call coming in here. We now have a heart attack coming in over there. There's been a car crash
Where did the
where?
collision happen?
Around 217 East 70... No, East 70... No, East 72
When did it happen?
Street.
5 minutes ago.
Okay, are there any
Are there any
injuries?
injuries?
Yes, one person.
One person is injured. What
Can you
injuries
tell
are we
what kind of
talking
injuries
about?
they have?
Just some scratches.
Just some
Are any of the
scratches.
vehicles
Any other
blocking
vehicles
traffic?
blocking traffic? Yes, please. No, they're not. Okay.
All right, sir. Please wait for the
So we'll get those
emergency
responding
services
up
to
there, and
arrive.
we'll grab this unit to go up there and do a report. I won't assign a vehicle up there because they're taking up space.
Hospital needed.
And what about this over here? Cat in a tree. We'll get the technical vehicle down there. You have arrived there. You have arrived up there. And you are a car blocking the way. I'll send down the fire brigade. So yes, it's the same few calls over and over again. There are a few varieties in there, but overall,
Reporting.
not much. You'll still need medical transport over here. Oh no, but you're going over there to that one.
Going there.
No, you can be assigned to that one, and you'll be assigned that call. It'll be quicker. I think they don't do that in real life, but I
911,
do.
what's your
Because
emergency?
I'm not real life
Hi,
at the moment.
there is a strange car parked here.
Oh, not
Could you
Mr.
check it?
Parker.
Where's the car parked?
It's a restricted area.
Yes, there
Can you
are
give me
many
the
of
address of where
those
this
in the
car is
city of
parked,
New
sir?
York. You need to be a bit more precise. But is that's on 145 Broadway?
So
What's
what is it
so
about this parked car
concerning
that has
about
you
this
concerned?
parked
There is
car?
not enough space to walk through.
Right.
I'll
We
have an
will
officer
check it out
and they'll
if you
decide
are
the car
literally
should be towed.
obstructing
Thank you.
traffic.
Bye.
That is a problem. Is that up here, or is that something else? No, it's not Broadway. Is that not? Which one of the many Broadways are we talking about? Because are there not several in the city of New York? So let's see over here. Car collision. No, they're attending that. Yeah, see, that's Broadway over there. But there are many different Broadways. Oh, all right, lovely. Well, we'll get the police respond over there. We'll get a couple of units over there from the police. And we need to get the ambulances back to where they belong now as well, because they've all sort of gathered around, as they tend to do. You've cleared up your call, send you back here, you're cleared. And you'll go up there, we'll take another 911 call.
what's your
emergency?
Hello? I hear a lot of noise coming from the apartment next door. It's keeping my kids up. They can't get to sleep. Can you do something about it?
Well, what's
What's
the
the
address?
address you're calling from?
My
First
house
of all,
is at...
we've got some garbage on fire. Let's
I'm
dispatch
in
over here.
Unit
151 Vernon Boulevard. I'm in Unit 6. All
You
right,
know what's happening
going
at your
on?
neighbor's place.
And that's right there.
Some kind of a party, I
Some
guess.
kind of a
I hear a lot
party.
of voices and loud music.
Right. Okay. Could you
Did you
ask
try
them
asking them
possibly
if they
to
could
calm
turn
it
down the
down a
music?
bit?
Are you sure it's safe?
Why wouldn't
They
it
don't
be,
sound
woman?
like reasonable people.
Come on,
to
don't be a
honest.
pussy.
I'm a bit scared of them.
So,
Could you tell me why you're
yeah,
not feeling
please
safe?
give us a
While I was
reason.
going to my apartment, I saw a guy leaving my neighbor's place. He was acting weird.
Right.
Very weird. Like maybe he was on
Well, I mean, in
drugs.
my opinion, and I think in, you
I have
know,
emergency services on
European
the way.
police
Stay at your
opinion,
apartment and
that's
stay
not
calm,
really
okay?
warranted
Thank
of
you. I'll
a
be waiting on
response,
my
but
place.
apparently in America it
Bye.
is. Because apparently Americans are pussies who can't deal with their own problems. My take on this particular issue. Don't send anything angry towards me, that's just my opinion. What do we have here? Oh great, we've got a traffic accident. Right, where is... Oh, we got this right here, lovely stuff. You can go up there, alongside him. By the way, the police don't need to respond to those. Don't know why, police, you know, we don't care about that. Oh, hello, are you going to grab that call, boy? He says, yes, you are. So you grabbed that call of drug smuggling. Oh, that was good. I actually intended to send you over there. Let's get another patrol unit responding to it. Now we have a chemical hazard.
911,
911, what's your emergency? Hello, there was a car collision. Where did the
Where did the
collision
collision
happen? Around 288 Christopher Columbus Avenue.
When did it happen?
When did it happen? That's a collision, isn't it? Over there, just a moment ago. Any
Are there
injured?
any injuries?
Yes, two people have some injuries. And
you
who's
know who caused
caused
the
the
accident?
accident? The other driver. He's obviously drunk. Oh,
Are any of the
piss.
vehicles
All right,
blocking
we'll send the
traffic?
police down there as well then. Okay, so we've
All
got
right, sir.
fire and
Please wait
police
for the
responding
emergency
as well as an
services to
ambulance over there. You've arrived at the parking violation. You'll wrap it up. And they're now calling themselves in as being under fire, which is great. And you didn't assign yourself to that call. That's good. We now need to also roll a ambulance over here because there's been a bit of a shooty-wooty gun bang. And people tend to get hurt when they get shots fired at them. They have arrived at some garbage on fire. You are hopefully going to wrap this up here in a moment, yet in 12 seconds. You can then head down and check out their loud neighbours afterwards. We now have a cat in a tree. You'll wrap that up, go down there and have a bit of a look-see about. Another 911 call.
What's your emergency?
Hello? There was a robbery?
Hello, where did
Where
it
did this
happen?
Around,
Around 180 West 57th Street. How long
long
ago
ago
did
did
it
this
happen?
a few minutes ago.
A few minutes. Oh, piss, that means we need to send units up there. All right, do we have any
Do you have any
injuries?
injuries?
Please say
No,
no.
we are
Yes!
Are your attackers
Right, I can
still in the
reassign
area?
him if we need to.
Do
They
you
ran
know what
away down the
direction they
road.
went?
Which direction did they go?
All right,
North.
sir. We'll take care
Yes,
of it.
we
Just
will.
wait for emergency
Were they
services to
armed, though? It would be nice to know.
I
You're
will.
arriving at the chemical hazard. Good. This is a cat in a tree. Well, we can send... Oh, shit. Which one's you? You're the one that belongs up here, aren't you? Right, you can go and have a bit of a look-see at that. And then you report in. And then we have a serious intox.
What are the
You can go over there. Is that not Tompkins Square Park? I think there might be Tompkins Square Park right there. Anyway, what we have here then, we've got a large fire. Well, that's exactly what I need. Oh, you cleared your traffic accident. All right, you can go to the large fire. You're responding to a cat in a tree. Well, you're getting reassigned. Okay, 911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really
Your
bad.
stomach hurts really bad. All right,
So
how
how
long
long
has it
have
been
you had this
hurting you,
stomach
sir?
About an hour ago.
About an hour ago, it started suddenly. All right, have you... Does anything
All
else
right.
hurt?
Does anything else hurt?
No.
And then we'll
I
inquire
can't feel
about whether or
anything
not
except the
he's
pain in
eaten
my belly.
anything a bit funny
Have
recently.
you eaten anything unusual lately, sir?
And it could just be
Well,
nothing. Building on
maybe
fire.
Because of those
Oh,
mushrooms.
you've eaten mushrooms. This call has caught me out so many times.
What's your address,
Because
sir?
mushrooms apparently is, in English, the same as, you know, the mushrooms that grow in the forest. And it's the same as...
Sir, there's
the
a
kind of stuff
possibility
you
that
can
you
do
may
as
have eaten
drugs.
poisonous
No, you
mushrooms.
can-
I'm going to
it's
send the
it's
ambulance
mushrooms that grow
immediately.
widely,
Oh,
and it's
God.
also the kind you like
What
put on
have I done?
pizza or in like
Please.
pasta dishes.
Get the
Which
ambulance
is
here fast.
rather confusing. I just thought he bought some bad mushrooms from the supermarket. He didn't. He ate some bad mushrooms that could possibly kill him. Which, you know, that's not a good result for anyone. All right, well, we'll see over here. That's also a large fire. Apparently that's a trave, which doesn't mean anything to me. You've wrapped that up over here. Right, fire brigade person. Which one? There's a fire brigade person. You can go to the fire, please. You're attending over here. Robbery on your own. How could that possibly go wrong? You'll get another patrol vehicle assigned to that call. We have an ambulance over here. Oh, we've got another 911
what's your
call.
emergency?
You're attending that.
unconscious man here.
Where's the man located?
Where are you calling from?
Around.
Around 141 Willow Avenue, which is in New Jersey. Did you see him pass out?
Yeah, I saw him falling.
Okay, yeah, does he have a pulse? Is he breathing?
Wait a second. Oh, God.
No, he's
not
not.
breathing.
Alright, we're going to need to perform CPR
how to
on him,
perform
will you?
CPR.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm on it.
Great.
Good woman.
Continue until the ambulance arrives.
Major props to you for performing CPR. Yes, yes. Illegal software. Ownership of illegal software and or data reported. Don't really know why we'd respond to that and not just leave that to some sort of federal agency, but, you know, we'll certainly do it over here. They've arrived by the bloke that ate bad mushrooms. I don't know whether or not they'll actually need to transport, but certainly we will send them over there just in case. And you're responding up to the unconscious male. They cleared up this call over here, which means that they can begin to spread out a bit more. What's going on over here? Oh, there's a... Oh, shots fired as soon as we said that. He's got a bloody samurai sword. So we'll send that over there. We'll get an ambulance as well.
Heading over there.
Seeing as we have injured over there now. And we'll get another patrol unit respond just in case they need any help. The fire down there is getting fought. How much is left over there? Just about 2 minutes of firefighting worth. They've arrived over here, they've left, and now we have 2 fire units attending the fire over here. You're sitting there, and you're now still under fire up there, but the ambulance is responding up there as well. Lovely. You have arrived over here, you've cleared that up, smashing. Look at that reputation though, it's going well. Anything else? Do you want me to throw anything else in my face today? Oh, I hope I can buy more vehicles. I don't know what I need to buy more of. Honestly, more fire vehicles seems to be the order of the day, perhaps police vehicles as well. Ambulances, I'm fairly well covered, although they're kind of not enough to cover the whole area in terms of response time over here, but they're still requesting backup. But they're going over there, that's wrapped up, and I think that wraps up the day as well. We lost a speeder, I'll take it. I lost a road rage, I'll take that one. We can actually see in here, which I didn't realise before, that we can sometimes see what happened and what we did wrong. So let's see over here. There's only those 2, I think. Yes, there is. So if we go down here, for example, to the loud neighbours, we get some information over here. Caller's neighbours were behaving very loudly. The police found the drug dealer in the neighbouring apartment, and party host was given a ticket of $1,000. Caller was checked and reported. They checked it over there, and they have started a fight and building on fire, and they were given an unconscious, was given first aid, illegal software, that's lovely, stomach ache, he ate toxic mushrooms, So all in all, that was a successful day for us as the police and the fire and the ambulance of New York. And we have a lot of money here. So, who do we have working over here? See, staff. Any injuries? No, we got lots of people coming back in and who are very healthy in that. So we'll build up over here. We'll assign a few more firemen to the fire vehicles. Although that may be a mistake, but I'll do it for now. So there'll be 4 up. That's good. That means they're more effective. What about police? Any missing people on a police vehicle? No. That also means that we can buy more police cars. That's good for me. I like buying police cars. It's $50,000 though. Very expensive for a police car. Can't like buy an old car or recommission an old police car. Well, we'll assign these 2 officers to this car. Go over to equipment. Oh, we don't have any guns either. Oh, bloody hell. Right, well, we'll buy 2 guns and 2 bulletproof vests. That seems to be the very minimum I can provide my officers with, doesn't it? We'll give that to these 2 here, as well as a gun. Come on. There we go. They now have guns. We have $24,000. Can we buy anything? No, an ambulance is $50,000. And apparently the medical car is a lot more expensive than an ambulance, which I don't understand. Fire vehicles are very expensive. Do we have anything actually over here? No, we've got a medical copter, but that... I'd rather have a car that can transport 2 people than a helicopter. It just seems better, frankly. Let's go up here and see. Anything else? No. No, there's not really much we can do. I mean, we can assign more people to the ambulances, but I don't really want to. So this is what we're going to have to start this next day with. Staff over here. Anything else we can hire in? Well, we can hire in a couple of more firemen. How many do we need? We need 2 more. Let's try and do with that. Samuel Price and Ryder Ward. You'll get rode onto these vehicles right there. Lovely. I'll keep that one 2 up. That's just a minor assistance unit. It's not a good proper fire appliance. He can't do the firefighting. So here we go. Over here, I need you to be signed there. And you need to be much further up. You go up there. You need to go over here onto Manhattan as well. You can go up there, actually. You're there to help out everyone else, you know. I can assign you to that station over there. Police. We only have a single police car here, but you'll go over there, certainly. And I can get you. You've got a transport vehicle over there. And a bike to go over there. And then I can get another police car over here. And then we have all of these up here. So let's try and bring some of that down to the southern part of town. Bring you over there. And then the helicopter can stay there. We need then you to go over. Yes. This is looking promising. Let's just make sure that our ambulances are sort of halfway decently spread out. No, it's not. We need to send that one over there. We need to send one over to New Jersey. And we have one down there. We have one there. I mean, we've got plenty in this area. So maybe if we move one up there, then rather unfortunately we can't move any down, but we can move you slightly over there. So we are sort of covering a bit more of the area. Let's start the day number 3 for the video. Oh, I didn't send them actually inside their station, so they're now trying to position ourselves here. We now have a serious intoxication. Let's send this ambulance.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
Alright, it's our mushroom friend. How long has it been hurting?
So how long have you had this
I thought we took you to hospital yesterday.
About an hour ago.
About an hour ago? It started suddenly. Okay, anything else hurt, sir?
Alright, does anything else hurt?
I vomited half an hour ago.
Okay, that could be slightly more symptomatic
So,
of something,
do you have any other
it?
symptoms?
No, I don't think so.
So you just got a terrible stomach. Have you
eaten anything unusual
badly
lately,
recently?
sir?
You could have eaten a burrito.
Just what I always eat.
Nothing special over here. All right, sir. What's your
address, sir?
I mean, he could have a serious injury. He lives in the Lincoln Tunnel. Okay, well, I'll send an ambulance to the Lincoln Tunnel.
Thank you very
apparently.
much. I'll wait for
and
them
I should
to get
actually
here.
assign that call to
Bye.
him, and then this ambulance over here, because I think he'll be assigned that call anyway. So that's probably the correct way of doing it. So we dealt with that over here. What's this? A Baton. Lovely. We'll send down these 2 police cars. We'll get the ambulance to respond on stage. They are on Borinquen Place, 147. I don't know if the latitudes and longitudes actually match up with the real life thing, but I'd like to think they do. And they wrapped up the guy. He didn't need to be taken to hospital.
911, what's your emergency?
What's your
Hello?
emergency?
There were some guys here fighting.
Where are they,
Can you do something
madam?
about it?
But overall,
How
we
many
need
of
to
them
know
are
who
there?
there are.
2 men are, oh wait, they're not fighting anymore. One of them is
Right.
lying in the street now.
Oh, that's
I think the second man
unfortunate.
left.
Where are you?
Can you give me a precise
We need
address
to
of
know
the
where
incident?
you are,
Yes,
madam.
of course. It's at...
It's at 158 Bowden Avenue, which is there. All right. Any
So those other guys who were
persons on
fighting, did you see
scene?
where they went?
I have no
We'll send
idea.
over a few
Could you
police
check his medical
units.
condition?
Yes,
I'll do
if
that.
you'd like.
What should I do?
Well, is he breathing?
Is he breathing?
One
First
second.
of all.
Yes.
Right, okay, that's good. Over here, any
Does he have
injuries
any
visible?
injuries that you can see?
His face doesn't look good. But
Right, so it's
apart
another
from
ruggo.
bruises and a bleeding
Okay,
lip,
yep.
I don't see
Fine,
any
fine, come
serious
on.
wounds.
Hurry up, I've got other things to do.
I'm
Yes,
sending
we've got the
emergency
emergency
services right now.
coming for you, madam.
Thank you.
Well, we can
Bye.
go ahead and send in the ambulance over here, because the first police unit has arrived, second police unit arriving, 2 people with bats. But we have, yeah, now we're under fire by the people with bats. But we shot that guy there. Could you shoot the final guys? Well, thank you. So they've now been shot. Over here we now have a pickpocket. We can go ahead and we can assign another call. They're now injured. I don't think they can fight again. So we'll grab another patrol vehicle, grab one of the sector cars from there, go over there. They're arriving over here by the street fight. And the ambulance is responding over there. You can go and deal with that guy over here. You are a red light offence. So you over here. Now we've got another
911, what's your
call
emergency?
coming in.
I want to report a fire.
Fire, okay, where's
So what's on fire?
Oh, rather, what's
Some
on fire?
garbage.
Some garbage. And
Where are you,
is
sir?
it?
In front of
Front
So
of
is the
battery
garbage in
place,
some
so
sort
it's
of
near
container
battery
or a
park.
trash bin?
a large dumpster is
A
burning.
large dumpster. And is the
Is
fire,
the fire
spreading
spreading
anywhere?
Actually, it looks like it's burning out.
Okay. And any flammables
Are there
around?
any inflammable materials near the fire?
Yes.
Okay, how big
Alright,
is the
so
fire?
how big is the fire?
It's hard to tell. There's a lot of smoke.
Well, you just said it's burning out. Okay, we'll
The
send
fire
the
department
fire
is on the way.
brigade.
Okay. Goodbye.
It's kind of the stuff we don't want to mess around with, is it? Fire can be bad, especially if there are flammables around. They wrapped up their thing down here. They're now on fire again. Well, they're being flagged up, but we only have the injured party over here, so we'll spend them down here. You are off fight. Oh dear. Right, can you go to the fight in progress, please? Along with the police bike. They're a bit quicker, but they can't transport, so they are mostly useless in these situations. They're done over here. Another call
911,
coming
what's your
in.
emergency?
Anything for me?
My car was stolen.
Your car was stolen?
When was your
was
car
it stolen?
I don't know. I left my car about an hour ago.
An hour ago. Okay, where
Where did
it
this happen?
The car was in my parking lot near my apartment as usual.
Okay, what's the address
What's the
for
address
that?
of where this happened, sir?
Oh, now we have a cat in a tree, which happened at 296 South, or no, 12th Street. Could it have
Sir,
been an
are you
illegal
sure you didn't
parking,
park your
sir?
car in, a no parking zone, somebody's driveway, or maybe a bus stop?
I'm sure I didn't. It was a normal parking place.
Right, now I'm confused. I don't know what would happen over here. Could we... I don't know, I think that would be the wrong thing to do. So
Okay,
let's say
I'll
that the
send an
police will
officer when I
turn
have
up
one
over there and
available.
that everybody's get a
Thank
report from him.
I'll wait for them.
And also, it's kind of set in the call over here that he'll get one when there's one available, which means that it's not a high priority call.
Heading over
So
there.
we'll certainly not treat it as such. We'll need to get an ambulance. You are that ambulance over there. I'll get you back down here, and you've been dropped off a criminal. What do we have there? We have a cat in a tree. Let's get the technical truck down there. They've cleared up that thing there. So you'll return back home. Who's under fire? You are, but you have 2 units on scene. Oh, there's actually quite a lot of people there. Yeah, I can see how that might be an issue. We may need to send up another
911, what's your
ambulance as well
emergency?
to that call with a fight. Alright, where's it
Where
been?
did the collision happen?
Around 114 10th Avenue. When did it
When
happen?
did it happen?
4 minutes ago, so it's fairly recent. Any
Are there
injured?
any injuries?
Please say no, please say no, please say no. Oh, piss off! Alright, one person is injured. What kind of
you tell what kind of
injuries do
injuries
they have? Just some scratches.
vehicles
Any
blocking
vehicles blocking
traffic?
traffic? Yes, please. No, they're not. Alright, so we'll
Alright,
get
sir.
police
Please
and we'll
wait
get
for
an
the
ambulance
emergency
over there
services
just to
to
make
arrive.
sure that nothing else is going on. This is a car blocking way. You are responding home. Could you go over and check that out then? Thank you kindly. The fire brigade sometimes don't come home by themselves. They sometimes just stay unseen. You, moreover, should you be up there? I don't remember where I started you out as. Anyway, we'll go ahead and take another incident. That's the one there, and now we have a loss of consciousness. Not a loss of unconsciousness, but rather loss of consciousness. And over here, do we have still combative people? Yes, we do, but we have 3 police vehicles on scene. They should hopefully address these situations in a while. Another ambulance is pulling up. We have another
911,
call
what's your
coming
emergency?
in. Oh, and it's a kiddies over
Hello?
here.
Is anyone
Let's
there?
hear anything responding to us. No. So let's try and hang up on a radar and see if we get any response. And they don't pick it up here, but we now know from yesterday that it's, you know, completely irrelevant. Let's see over there, we have 2 people drinking in public. Let's send down a patrol unit. We can always redirect it if we need to. But certainly at the moment it seems like we actually have units available. They've responded over there to this. Could you go back over to where you actually belong? That would be great. You have 2 patrol cars on scene. Could they not do the transportation for you? What's this? A pedestrian hit. Okay, we'll send over a patrol car. Another call coming in
911,
here,
what's
along
your
with an
emergency?
ambulance to you.
It's burning here. Please, send help.
Well, where is it
What's
burning,
the address
madam?
you're calling from, ma'am?
In front of...
In front of 141
What's burning, ma'am?
Grant Street.
I don't know. It's probably a living room.
Could you be more specific, ma'am? Is the room in a house or an apartment?
Yes, the house is burning.
So, how big is this fire?
The flames are huge. They're shooting into the sky. It looks really scary.
Right, okay. Are you inside?
Are you inside the building?
No, I'm on the street.
Okay, is anyone inside?
Do you know if there's anybody inside?
There are lights on inside, so
Right,
somebody
so
might
that
be
could
there.
potentially be people trapped in there. Is the fire
Is the fire spreading?
Yes, it is.
All right. Do we know,
Do you know what caused the fire?
Somebody set it on fire.
Right.
Okay,
we
did
may
you
want to
see
get
who
the
did it?
police
I
down
did.
there.
What? Did you set the fire?
Okay. Yeah, this is new. I haven't had that one before. So somebody set something on fire. That's no bueno. So we'll get some people over from Manhattan to investigate that. You're responding there. You need to go there. You can stay. Oh, I saw the wrong one there. You arrived up there. Maybe we want to get you over there as well. So how about, yeah, we're sending somebody from uptown to go all the way over here in New Jersey. Yeah, and they're under fire out there, so the lady's gone mental, and he's no shooting. We got a heart attack. Anyone assigned for that? We now have a police caller up here. That's a car bump. Do we have any bikes? We got you. 911, what's your
911,
emergency?
What's your emergency?
Help! My kitchen is on fire!
Oh, Christ. Where are you calling
Where are
from?
you calling from?
From 299 12th Avenue.
What's on fire?
Oil in the frying pan!
Well, in the frying pan. Could you cover it with a
Okay, I
damp
want you to
towel,
stay
please?
calm. Carefully cover the fire with a damp towel.
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's a pro tip. If you've got like oil burning in a pan or a pot, cover it with a damp towel. That will put it out. Right. Now, I would wonder whether or not you would send real fire brigade out there in that case, certainly to just make sure that the fire is out. But, well, technically, if it's that, no, they
Done.
wouldn't.
I guess everything's fine. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Just doing my
No
duty,
problem.
madam.
Just doing my job.
Yes, yes.
Bye.
Just doing my job. Goodbye, madam. So we can ignore that call, right? Yes, we can. We don't need to assign anything. You are a car bump. You can get that call assigned. You are another car bump.
On my way.
I'll assign that patrol vehicle. That's closer. And then I'll assign the bike over there. So we need to drop off these 2 people. Thank you. That cleared a call. You're just left over there. You can go back here. You were also just sitting somewhere, so let's send you down here. What are you? You are a speeder. That's no bueno, innit? Could you please deal with the no speeder there? You are just parked in the middle of nothing. Could you go to the hospital?
911,
call
what's
here.
your emergency?
I want to complain about my neighbors. They're being noisy.
Are they? What
What's the
address are
address
you
you're
on,
calling from?
madam?
My house is at...
At 171 Warwick Avenue. I'm in Unit 6. Okay, what's
Do you
going
know
on?
what's happening at your neighbor's place?
I've heard some aggressive voices.
Right.
Maybe an argument. I think they might start fighting at any moment.
Okay, what argument?
So what kind of argument are we talking about here? Are we talking about a really serious argument where there could be a fight? Because we can't send police out to every little argument.
Yes, I told you. Wait, I just heard a sound of a gunshot. Somebody is screaming. Please send the ambulance quickly!
I'm
All
sending
right,
the
we've
emergency
got
services.
Emergency
okay?
services
Just
coming for
stay
you.
at your apartment
Just
and stay
stay
calm.
there and just not
Thank
freak
you.
out, you
I'll
know.
be waiting at my place.
What do we
Bye.
have here? We've got drugs overdose. Well, that's call for you, Mr. Ambulance people. Or Mrs. Ambulance people. That's on Warwick Avenue. No, that's on Broadway. Yeah, we have Broadway up here. We've got Broadway there. We've got Broadway over here. We've probably got Broadway every fucking where. It's a good thing I'm not a 911 dispatcher in New York. I would be confused. You're on Broadway. Well, which one of the 7,000 Broadways do we have? What's this? This is a pickpocket. You can attend to that on your own. One suspect possibly armed.
I'm listening.
They are over here, and they are resolving an aggressive man with a gun. But we have 2 patrol vehicles on scene, so they
911,
can
what's your
handle
emergency?
that.
Hi, there is a strange car parked here.
Oh, it's
Could
Mr.
you
Parker.
check
Where's the car parked?
In the shopping mall parking.
Can you give me the address of where this car is parked, sir? So what is it about this parked car that has you concerned?
There is not enough space to walk through.
Yeah, but you're in a car park. It's not an emergency
Sir, this isn't
call,
an
sir.
emergency call. You'll need to contact the proper city services to make a complaint.
Okay, I'll do it. Bye.
I mean, really, we can't do anything that's on private property. It's not... Hang on, he was parked in a car park. That's not public road. We can't do anything. Anyway, we'll assign a vehicle down here. It's a heart attack. That's just BS. I mean, come on. If you park in a car park, it's not a police matter. Simple as. That's how it works, and that's how it's always been, and that's how it'll always be. We now have a police call out down here with a pickpocket, possibly armed. You have dropped off somebody, so you can go ahead and attend over here. Are you responding to a call, or are you all just sort of gathering around the same area?
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? There's an unconscious man here on the pavement.
Okay, where is
Where
he?
are you calling from?
Around...
Around 123 West 54th Street. Did you see him pass out?
No, he was on the ground when I found him.
Right, okay. Is he breathing?
Wait a second. Oh, God, he's not breathing.
Okay, well, could you go ahead
You
and
know how to
perform the
perform
CPR on him, please?
What? No. Not
Okay, well, you're going to have to follow my instructions then.
Okay, put your phone on speaker mode and follow my instructions.
Okay, speaker's on.
Place
So
your
the question
hands
is whether or not you
on
will attend a
chest
single
and start
ambulance or
compressions.
a second ambulance alongside to possibly aid with the resuscitation efforts along the way
Now
over
tilt
here.
his head back.
Yes, I'll just let him do that over here whilst trying to keep up with everything else
Cover
that's
his
going
mouth with
on.
yours and blow.
And get everyone to
Then
park
repeat
up
it
back in
one
their
more time and go
stations.
back to the chest compressions.
So you have arrived on scene, you were just sitting up there.
Great.
Could you park up
Continue
for
until the
me?
ambulance arrives.
Oh, no, you're going to the wrong stations, aren't you?
Understood.
So you up there, you belong over there.
Right away.
So you need to
Standing
go back
by.
home. So they're doing their whole thing. Yes, we told them how to do that, and now we've got a building on fire and they parked in completely the wrong place. It's a large fire, which is always nice.
Understood.
You'll go over there, you'll get an ambulance as well. Anything else we need at the moment? No. We now have another incident occurring over here, which is a sharp tool injury. And the ambulance we had over there has now left that area entirely, which is great. Well, that'll be a call for you then. You'll be working that area for the rest of the shift.
That's not possible.
Oh, that call timed out just as you arrived on scene. That was unfortunate. Oh well, we'll just live to fight another day, won't we?
Injured on board.
What are the orders?
Let's see over here. You're going back to the station. Lovely. So ambulance arriving first. 2 fire vehicles responding to a building on fire. There's a fire in a large building. It's possible that people are trapped inside. Regarding the fires, another improvement that I would like to see, we've got injuries, but the ambulance is arriving there, is a distinction between what type of buildings you're in. We're in New York City. There's not many single-story residential buildings, or even, just a 2-story house, for example, over here. It's mostly apartment buildings, but the game doesn't really reflect that. That would be nice as well to see. A variety in the kind of buildings you have based on the map you're working on. If you were in New York City, for example, with a large population, you would probably have a few more larger buildings than if you, say, were in the middle of a small town in Wisconsin, for example. I don't know which small towns there are in Wisconsin because I only know that Wisconsin exists. Is Milwaukee in Wisconsin, or is that a separate state? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll try and observe over here. See any more calls coming in. The white clock up here is a countdown timer, the large white circle over there. When it's full, you have finished the day and you just have to wrap up the calls you have, which we have done here. You'll work over there, you'll go back down here, work out of that station. And they're all sort of grouping around sometimes, which is rather annoying. What do we have outstanding? Oh, this call up here at the sharp tool injury. We assigned the police, so we cleared this day here. But we have parking violation. The caller reported a car parked in the wrong area. So let's see here, where is it? In the shopping mall parking. Yep, but I'm sorry. It's not a police matter. You'll have to take it up with the property owner who can then request this. Or rather, not even request us over there. We can't do anything, technically. Can they in America? I know over here, police or anyone really can't have a car towed unless it's a issue of being parked in a dangerous position on a public road. And then the police have to deal with it. You can't just have it towed willy-nilly. Parking violation, a pickpocket that timed out just because we couldn't get there on time. A fire has been resolved. Hang on, what? Why do I get minus points? The caller reported the fire. I sent the fire brigade down to put out the fire. Apparently, I didn't do that. Anyway, we got not enough money there, do we? And we got a fire or a policeman who's been a bit injured. So we'll assign another policeman here. What about our fire dudes? They're all okay. It seems to be safer when you've got 4 in them, because they can help each other out. They're not on scene for as long. Anyway, let's wrap this up here. I hope you've enjoyed this. Not necessarily a second look, but certainly another look at 911 Operator.